This is for you, Cancer. The new moon is in Taurus this month on the 6th, and that's both Eastern Daylight Time and Greenwich Mean Time, and that will affect your 11th house of the Crab's attributes of friends, and also your reputation, how you are spoken of about your friends, what your friends think of you, and how your fame and reputation is proceeding, and how people are thinking of you. Now, you will want to have established friends who speak well of you, thus bolstering your status as well as your name. Now, they say fame and fortune comes to those who have spectacular reputation or money. However, money buys reputations. You can buy a reputation with money, obviously, and any standing you desire, but reputations are made by the fearless who face the unimaginable dangers, which is then filmed and enjoyed for the enjoyment of all for free. Now, the moral of the story is that money is the true God of this world. Just look at your dollar bills. Right there on the money, it says, "In God we trust." So just understand that Evel Knievel in the past made a lot of money doing a lot of extremely dangerous things that was then presented as a program and an entertainment to people. So reputations, yes, can be made if money is not had, but it takes a lot of danger and a lot of getting people's imaginations up if you want to be able to proceed without just paying for being famous. So it's sort of a trade-off. You either have to be very grandiose in your presentation, or you have to pay for it. And of course, if you apply both, then you are able to get quite famous. All right, now the full moon is in Sagittarius on the 21st of the month, and that's also both Eastern Daylight Time and Greenwich Mean Time, influencing your 6th house of attributes of health, habits, and your daily routines. You will want to give others as well as yourself the impression or the perception that you're sticking to your daily schedules and your goals and the goals you've planned and set for yourself. Now just remember that you always know what you have done, and that what you're doing and you will do in the future, no matter the gossip generated about you. So when others are gossiping about you quite a lot, or no matter what they're saying, it doesn't matter, because people are going to say what they say, and they say actually about you what they're thinking about themselves. And so they're just projecting. Everything's a projection of the self. So just understand that you know who you are, and as long as you know who you are and what you've done and what you're doing, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what other people think. Again, they're just talking about themselves. All right, now the moon is known as the attribute of God, the Mother, found in Isaiah 30:26, and the light of the moon shall be as the light of the sun, and the light of the sun shall be sevenfold, as the light of 7 days, and the day when the Lord shall bind up the wound of his people and shall heal the stroke of their wound. Now, let's see how your ruling planet of the moon affects you this month, Cancer. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us. Your water guardian archangel is Gabriel, and he speaks through to you from your specific zodiac angel, who is Muriel, that rules over the sign of Cancer. Now, this is an angelic horoscope transmission from your Cancer zodiac angel, Muriel, who resides over the Crab's cardinal water nature. And here are his messages for you in love, money, and health. Okay, first for Muriel's love transmission. This is, of course, with the help of the Archangel of the West, and who resides over all the water signs, who is Gabriel. Now, love is anything but tranquil this month, causing you to rush around like a crazy person, but good things are in store for you with this month's planetary events. You'll find commitment and promises that are sure to be kept, even if that might seem a little boring to your adventurous, fun nature. Now, use your imagination to get the ball rolling when it comes to nights out in the town and getaway romantic vacations. So it's very important to get that into your schedule this month. Now, for Muriel's money transmission, when it comes to money, you gave, you feel you've given a lot, and you feel you've got a bone to pick with someone who is very, very close to you this month. Okay, now compromise is not really your style. When it comes to your pocketbook, this time around you need to negotiate a dignified settlement in a dignified manner without feeling that you're being taken advantage of just because others have their own requirements. Now, all creatures have needs for their personal integrity, just as you do. And you'll need to make concessions for the needs and the requirements of others, again, in a dignified manner, and you're going to have to make concessions this month if you want your money to increase. And this is going to be very important. It doesn't matter whether it's business or work or a business situation or co-workers or you want a promotion. It's going to be necessary for you to do that. If you want the money to flow towards you, you're going to have to kind of flow towards people who are more conciliatory and more congenial, because trying to get deals with people that you feel are big and bad instead of people that are willing to negotiate, that's not going to get you anywhere, because they say that some people are wafflers, but that's just the ability to negotiate. Nothing gets done without negotiation. Everything comes to a gridlock if there is no ability to negotiate. So having a hard head constantly, is not necessary. They say if you have a soft head or you're stupid, well, the truly ingenious know how to compromise. All right, now for Muriel's health transmission, and this is also with the help of the Archangel Gabriel, who is a beneficial angel for healing. Getaways are going to be very important. They're a real must for you this month. And your personal health regimen will do well if you can, really get away. You might want to go to a spa in your area, or you might want to, some kind of a trip or some kind of a spa where you go for the purpose of clearing your head and maybe eating a healthy diet. Maybe they have places where they specialize in that, where they have a refreshment of your body and your soul. It's going to be very important for you this month, especially right now. Now, you've got to make this kind of time for yourself at this point, or you might not be able to reach your peak performance, and you might not be able to reach the goals of ultimate fitness that you've set for yourself. So a getaway is very, very important. You need a little R&R time, and it will be best if you can, again, do it in such a way that you're not just going to go and party and do things that are unhealthy for yourself, but go do a healthy vacation. All right. Now for this month's lucky runestone prediction, and then after that we're going to give you some information about how to spin your Merkaba field that we had started last month. Okay, now this month's lucky runestone prediction for you, what we got for you was Tiwaz and the rune of Tiwaz. You're a generous person, and you're a champion this month due to well-planned tactics, consistency, recognizing your own worth, and conviction in your competence. So you are competent, and don't try to pretend that you're not, because you need to let your competence and your intelligence and your ability to be, again, a little bit more able to make compromises in an intelligent, dignified manner. You need to let that shine and not just dig in your heels and have a hard head when it's not serving you. All right? All right, now for your Merkaba meditation. Some say Merkaba, some say Merkaba, tomato. All right. The Merkaba is best begun as visualizing it in yourself as a three-dimensional Star of David. Now, this three-dimensional Star of David is the symbol for the Earth hexagram, but and it's not really advisable to begin with the elemental hexagrams right away, because there's very high frequencies in beginning with an elemental hexagram that's water or air or fire. Of course, Earth is an element. obviously, but you want to start with what's grounded. So you want to stay grounded to earth in the beginning, and you can try the other hexagrams later. That's a very advanced technique. But for now, what we're going to have you do is spin your hexagram. Now, how to spin your hexagram, some people say to start clockwise, some people say to start counterclockwise. Some say it depends on whether you're a male or female, but it's actually dependent. It's like a thumbprint. It's very specific to each person, but it's visible in your iris. You'll be able to see it. But we have a class where we teach you and we can tell you how to recognize it in yourself and others to see how it should be spun, whether it's clockwise or counterclockwise in the beginning teaching. Okay, we have a Merkaba class, and you can call us and ask about our Merkaba class, or you can email us. You go to www.readingsbyrosemary.com and check out our contact information on our website, because we are doing Merkaba classes now. Okay, so the way you spin, beginning counterclockwise or clockwise, both are significant. And in the beginning, of course, you want the whole entire hexagram to rotate together. Having the one that points up and the one that points down spinning in opposite directions is a very advanced technique that we do not recommend at this time unless you have a master. We are masters in this field and we can help you, but you shouldn't do this alone. You need to have an expert, because you could harm yourself. Okay? Seriously. All right, now another thing to focus on is the body of light, which is seen in the ancient Sumerian tablets, pictographs where you have a sculptor like presentations where you have, it almost looks like an oblong, like a fat cigar kind of a thing, and it's the tree of life constellation in the heavens, yes, but it's also the tree of life constellation in your own body of light. And indeed, the 29 flowers that are coming off of this ancient depiction, these actually, yes, they represent stars in the heavens, but they also represent chakras, not in your physical body, but in your spiritual body, in your body of light. So we teach you how to work with that, and these indeed activate your immortal self, your immortal godhood, your glorified body. Okay? So we can teach you about these kinds of techniques. Now, a disclaimer is in order here. High magic can be dangerous. This is intended exclusively for entertainment purposes. Now, remember to chant your divine tone of I feel, or try out the higher aspect of simply meditating on the quality of feeling, and be wise, be well, be all you are meant to be, Cancer. Now, for your ephemeris information, calculations for Eastern and Greenwich Mean Time. We have Eastern Daylight Time. We have on the 6th of May. That's the new moon on 6th of May 2016. That's at 3:30 p.m. It's 16 degrees Taurus, 41 minutes. The full moon, the full moon is on the 21st of May 2016. That's at 5:15 p.m. at 1 degree Sagittarius, 13 minutes. For London time, Greenwich Mean Time, we have the new moon on the 6th of May 2016 at 7:30 p.m., 16 degrees Taurus, 41 minutes. And on the 21st of May, 2016, the full moon, we have at 9:15 p.m. That's the full moon's at 1 degree Sagittarius, 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Join us again next month.